You're going to announce the homecoming. If you want to, this is a magnet. If you want to put this on, your audio will go on our video. That way they can hear your voice instead of me trying to pick it up. So just put that. And then I'm going to let you do all the talking, and we're just going to film and grab some snacks. All right, perfect. All right, good. Okay. All right, young ladies.
Can I go ahead and sit here?
Right there in the middle.
And you can move that back if you want, whatever works for you.
It's on, right? I just have to...
No, I'm sorry. You have to push your foot. See that pedal down there? You step on it, it goes live. You can move that around anywhere you want.
Okay.
Oh, you want to push that so you can, have it in front of you, whatever makes you comfortable, all right?
Joe always used to bring it on the steamboat. The wind would blow and then you got it good.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Summer Quibido, and on behalf of Principal Debbie Lovers and of the MIHS Student Government Association and sponsor, Janet Taylor, I would like to welcome you to Merritt Island High School. At this time, we would like to recognize the class of 1985 celebrating their 40th high school reunion. In addition to all Merritt Island High School alumni, welcome back. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Please stand and be recognized.
Sound great. Just make sure make sure your voice stays on.
Tonight we have two special guests, Stacy Childers Fitzgerald, class of 82 homecoming queen, and the 85 homecoming queen, Carla Childers Brewer. Stacy is our first queen from the class of 1982. Stacy earned her Bachelor's of Science in Finance from the University of Alabama. After college, she moved to Atlanta and began a career as a bank examiner for the Office of Thrift Supervision, ultimately becoming Assistant Director for the Southeast region. She later left banking to pursue filmmaking and now works as an independent director and producer. Stacy and her brother, Mike Childers, class of 88, are now working on a documentary. Stacy is married to Dave Fitzgerald and is blessed with 4 amazing stepchildren and 2 12-year-old identical twin daughters. She remains a devoted Crimson Tide fan and still loves to annoy her older brother Steve, class of 80, an Auburn graduate. Carla is the next queen from the class of 1985. Carla received her bachelor's in art and in a minor of communications from the University of Alabama. After graduation, she was an art director in advertising agencies in various cities, such as New York, Seattle, Atlanta, and St. Louis. Some of her clients included the Ritz-Carlton, Aruba Tourism, IKEA, Russell Athletic, and Subway. Carla enjoys studying French and CrossFit, earning a Level 1 certification as well as her CrossFit Kids and CrossFit Master certification. Carla is married to Andy Brewer, who is a graduate from the University of Georgia and Emory University. Carla and Andy have two sons, Jack, who is 21, and Max, who is 18. They recently relocated from Chicago, Illinois to Florida, where they are looking forward to their next adventure as empty nesters.
Are you a fan?
Maybe. At this time, we invite you to meet the 2025 Homecoming Court, entering now from the north side of the field. Our first freshman princess tonight is Frankie Malish. Frankie is the daughter of Jesse and Jake Malish. Frankie is on the JV cheerleading team, as well as part of JRTC and Beta Club. In the future, Frankie plans on attending college and becoming a marine biologist. Escorting Frankie tonight is Senior Prince Garrett Hall. Garrett is the son of Robin and Christopher Hall. Garrett is a varsity swim team captain and German club president. In the future, Garrett plans to get a 4-year ROTC scholarship at Embry-Riddle and major in motorsport engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, freshman princess Frankie Malish, escorted by Senior Prince Garrett Hall. Our second freshman princess is Presley Villarreal. Presley is the daughter of Ashley and Matthew Villarreal. Presley is on the JV volleyball team. In the future, Presley hopes to be playing D1 volleyball at UCF and studying marine biology. Escorting Presley tonight is Senior Prince Dane Watts. Dane is the son of Jennifer and Robbie Watts. In the future, Dane plans to become a marine mechanic.
Okay. Yeah, great.
Ladies and gentlemen, freshman princess Presley Villarreal, escorted by Senior Prince Dane Watts. Our first sophomore princess is Carrington Walter. Carrington is the daughter of Mandy and Daniel Walter. Carrington is on the JV volleyball team, as well as part of National Honor Society. In the future, Carrington wants to attend college to become an architect. Escorting Carrington tonight is Senior Prince Gregory Percival Stevens. Gregory is the son of Christy and Eric Stevens. Gregory is the band captain of the Marching Mustangs and the lead trombonist of the MIHS Jazz Band. He is also a member of the National Honor Society. In the future, Gregory plans on attending Florida State University. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore princess Carrington Walters, escorted by Senior Prince Gregory Percival Stevens. Our second sophomore princess is Parker Young. Parker is the daughter of Nikki and Dave Young. Parker is the sophomore class president and is part of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In the future, Parker plans on attending a 4-year in-state university and then going to cosmetology school. Escorting Parker tonight is Senior Prince Ryan Gregoire. Ryan is the son of Tracy and Kevin Gregoire. Ryan is on the varsity baseball team, as well as part of JROTC and Beta Club. In the future, Ryan plans to go to college and get an ROTC scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore princess Parker Young, escorted by senior prince Ryan Gregoire. Our first junior princess is Gianna Elliott. Gianna is the daughter of Anna and Bob Elliott. Gianna is on the varsity softball team, the varsity swim team, and a JROTC Raider Commander and part of Beta Club. In the future, Gianna plans on attending college to study nursing. Escorting Gianna tonight is senior prince Alex Schaefer. Alex is the son of Denise and David Schaefer. Alex is on the varsity football team as well as a member of National Honor Society and Spanish National Honor Society. In the future, Alex plans on playing D1 volleyball in college and studying to become a doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior Princess Gianna Elliott, escorted by Senior Prince Alex Schaefer. Our second junior princess is Whitney Wisniewski. Whitney is the daughter of Beth Gambrell and Bill Wisniewski. Whitney is on the varsity volleyball team and the junior class treasurer, as well as a member of Beta Club. In the future, Whitney plans on becoming a doctor. Escorting Whitney tonight is Senior Prince Leon Cowling. Leon is the son of Trish and Dan Cowling. Leon is part of the MIHS marching band, and outside of school, he surfs for the Sandy Beach surf team. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior Princess Whitney Wisniewski, escorted by Senior Prince Leon Cowling. Our first senior princess is Jacina Jericho. Jacina is the daughter of Lorna and Stanley Jericho. Jacina is part of Island Singers Chorus and Theater. In the future, Jacina plans to attend University of Oregon and earn her bachelor's degree in criminology. Escorting Jacina tonight is Senior Prince Stephen Goff. Stephen is the son of Rebecca and Stephen Goff. Stephen is on the varsity lacrosse team, golf team, and the cross-country team, as well as part of the Hispanic National Honor Society, and he is also a Boy Scout. In the future, Stephen plans to attend school in Tallahassee. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Princess Jacina Jericho, escorted by Senior Prince Stephen Goff. Our second senior princess is Shelby Kovac. Shelby is the daughter of Becky and Joe Kovac. Shelby is on the varsity basketball team and lacrosse team. She is the treasurer of National Honor Society, the senior class treasurer of student government, the secretary of Beta Club, the vice president of Hispanic National Honor Society, and part of Spanish National Honor Society. She also volunteers at the Cape Canaveral Hospital in her free time. In the future, Shelby plans on attending a 4-year university and majoring in political science while following a pre-law track. Escorting Shelby tonight is Senior Prince Mateo Naka. Mateo is the son of Christina and Ralph Naka. Mateo is on the varsity lacrosse team as well as part of student government and National Honor Society. In the future, Mateo plans on attending University of Central Florida to study electrical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Princess Shelby Kovac, escorted by Senior Prince Mateo Naka. Our next senior princess is Kylan Ciceri. Kylan is the daughter of Angela and Steve Ciceri. Kylan is a varsity softball captain and senior class vice president, as well as a member of National Honor Society, Hispanic National Honor Society, Beta Club, and One Blood Club. In the future, Kylan plans on attending Florida State University and later becoming a dentist. Escorting Kylan tonight is Senior Prince Devin Shields. Devin is the son of Kelly and Jeremy Shields. Devin is on the varsity track and field team, as well as a member of National Honor Society, Hispanic National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, AP Academy, and Student Government. In the future, Devin plans on going to the University of Florida and majoring in health science to become an occupational therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Princess Kylan Ciceri, escorted by Senior Prince Devin Shields. Our next senior princess is Presley Laporto. Presley is the daughter of Jennifer and Ryan Laporto. Presley is on the varsity softball team, as well as a member of Beta Club, One Blood Club, Spanish National Honor Society, and she is also a Mustang mentor. In the future, Presley plans on attending the University of Florida and later becoming a dentist. Escorting Presley tonight is Senior Prince Ethan Holt. Ethan Holt is the son of Marianne and Eric Holt. Ethan is on the varsity football team and the varsity track and field team, as well as a member of Mustang Mentors. In the future, Ethan plans to play college football while studying engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Princess Presley Laporto and Senior Prince Ethan Holt. Our next senior princess is Ruth Henderson. Ruth is the daughter of Kristen and Brad Henderson. Ruth is a varsity cheer captain, the Beta Club president, and also a member of National Honor Society and Student Government. In the future, Ruth plans on attending college to study nursing. Escorting Ruth tonight is Senior Prince Joey Malish. Joey is the son of Jesse and Jacob Malish. Joey is a member of National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, and AP Academy. He also volunteers at Mustang Youth Soccer Camp and does math tutoring. In the future, Joey plans to major in architecture at the University of Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Princess Ruth Henderson, escorted by Senior Prince Joey Malish. Our last Senior Princess is Reese Daniels. Reese is the daughter of Megan and Dan Daniels. Reese is Student Government Council Secretary and Beta Club Secretary. In the future, Reese plans to go to college and start her own business. Escorting Reese tonight is Senior Prince Johnny Hartley. Johnny is the son of Margie and John Hartley. Johnny is an Eagle Scout. In the future, Johnny plans on going to flight school and majoring in communications. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Princess Reese Daniels, escorted by Senior Prince Johnny Hartley. We recognize our principal, Debbie Lovers, who will be crowning tonight's queen. We also now welcome back to MIHS our 2024 Homecoming King, Alex Gregoire. He will be crowning tonight's king. Let's give the 2025 Homecoming Court a final round of applause while we await the naming of this year's Homecoming King and Queen. Tonight's SGA ceremony committee includes Madison Zuper, Abigail Hendricks, Joshua Martinez, Isabella Vogler, Lana Broderson, Jonah Rossi, and Elena Young. And finally, the moment has arrived for the crowning of the 2025 King and Queen. This year's Homecoming King is Ryan Gregoire! Now, to name the 2025 Homecoming Queen. This year's Homecoming Queen is Ruth Henderson! And now, ladies and gentlemen, as the Queen and King, as well as their court, leave the field, we thank you for your support and for being with us tonight at our 61st Homecoming ceremony. We wish you all a very pleasant evening, and as always, let's sound it off by saying it loud and saying it proud. Go Mustangs!
You did a great job. I know that is very fun.
Thank you. You did great. Thank you.
You should make an announcement about the announcer. Yeah, you guys need to slow down a little bit.
Alan, what's wrong with the play clocks?
We don't have an official.
Why?
Tom said he ordered one.
We need an official every home game. I don't understand.
That's not a,
You never had a play clock.
Right, until 2 games ago when we had one, and now it's our
Thank
third
you.
game.
It was good. Appreciate it. Okay.
How are you?
Your mom's not a dental hygienist.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, Bill Harris, Linda.
Oh,
yeah, look, oh my God, who is that? I recognize her. Yes, okay, good. So what year are you in?
I'm a junior.
Good for you. Wow, that's great. Well, I'm going to tell Linda I ran across and tell your mom I said hi.
Okay, I will.
All right. Small world. All right, I hope that audio came across. That was the Homecoming Court 2025 of Merritt Island High School. And Small World, the young lady that I gave my microphone to, to, and hopefully it picked it up like it did a couple of weeks ago when we did senior night. I thought I recognized her, and sure enough, I don't think I've seen her since she was 7 or 8 years old, but her mom and my wife Linda used to work together. So again, yeah, small world. I'm looking at like, of course, I'm going back like 6 years. I'm like, all right, we're going to do that age progression, type thing. Trying to figure out what it was. So, all right, Coach, we got the Mustangs down by 14-10, St. Cloud. Ended on a high note, though. Drove the field, had some really good plays, got a field goal at the end. So even though they're within 4, that's the way you want to end a half, whether you're up or down.
Yeah, this is anybody's ball game tonight. Very evenly matched.
Yeah. I don't think I've done that. I want to make sure. Let me get my notes out of here so I don't miss anybody. From St. Cloud, we want to recognize Principal Nate Fancher, also head coach Mike Short, and athletic director Brian Smart. Both Brian and Mike really good when I emailed them. They sent me the rosters, sent me the information I asked for, so we appreciate St. Cloud doing that. And of course, for the hometown Mustangs, we have Miss Debbie Lubers, athletic director Tom Finney. Again, we appreciate him inviting us and letting us do this tonight. And head coach Tyler Murray. And Coach and I were talking. I got to give hats off. We checked some boxes this week, Coach. We did our first high school volleyball. First time we've done 2 broadcasts in 1 week. First time we've been to Merritt Island. I'm just going to let the other schools know they got a hospitality table here, and I'm not just talking. They got the sandwiches, the salad, the macaroni. They got the cookies. I'm just letting everybody else know we do bring our own snacks, but if you want to make 2 old retired guys happy, that hospitality table goes a long way.
Oh yes, very nice.
So we want to thank Mr. Finney and again, whether it's the booster clubs or whoever's in charge of that for their hospitality. And we appreciate being here. Again, Coach has some ties with Merritt Island. Myself and him have come here as parents. Both of our daughters played soccer together here from Satellite. They both played lacrosse from Satellite here, and I was one of the coaches for the Satellite team. All right, we got a pass out there in the middle. That pass is complete all the way down to the 38-yard line. Pass complete to number 13, Drew Sarver. Coach, that's the way you start the third quarter.
I think we got a flag.
No, ineligible, man. Saw that last night. I forgot who it was. I don't remember if it was Miami or if it was Buffalo. One of the linemen, he went 20 yards, whether he just missed the play call. And the sad thing is, and we talked about this before, the play wasn't even on that side of the field. Had nothing to do with the success of the play, but he was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's what drives a coach crazy.
Oh, my gosh. But it has nothing to do with that. All right, that brings it back. We got second and about 20.
Bad snap.
No gain.
Bad snap.
11 minutes left in the third quarter. We're going to call third. I think it's third. There was a little scrum there. Was a loose ball, but luckily Merritt Island got the ball back.
That was kind of a long halftime because they did homecoming, but
Yep. Verpail back. Oh, okay. I think that's offsides. It's 5 yards of it back. I see one of the coaches over there on the St. Cloud side.
They're going, why are you moving?
Yes.
You only move if the ball moves or if your man in front of you moves.
Right. And some people, I'm sure they do understand this. Even if your guy in front of you moves and the ball's not hiked, that's okay. Yeah. It's already a legal procedure. Game on. You can knock him back on his rear end if you want to.
Well, I coach defensive line too, and I used to drill that into my kids' heads.
Just no holds barred. All right, we're back to a manageable 3rd and 8. Let's see what the OC dot up. Verpail back to pass. He's going to tuck it in and run. Gets it up to about the 40, couple yards short. Not sure with 10 minutes left in the third quarter. This is going to be a 4th down situation. I see
tackled by number 8, Jamel Barnes.
Well, let's see. No, Verpale's calling them back up to line, coach. 4th and 2 at their own 40. We going to hike it, or are we just going to try to pull them off? I don't think you want to take a 5-yard penalty here, though. You know, give a little extra 5 yards for your kicker to go. Well, let's see. No, I don't. It's got to be getting close. 9:25 left. I'm thinking they're just trying to draw them off sides. No. Well, let's see. No, timeout. I don't know with only 3 timeouts. Again, never coached football. Only played on Sundays in the back of Cambridge Elementary School. Is that worth a timeout? I don't know.
I think it's
A little early.
I may have done something different.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what he had. His idea was there. I mean, if you even take a 5-yard penalty, you still kick it.
Yeah.
They didn't jump.
Right.
Bulldogs were well coached. They didn't jump. They
right.
knew that. They knew that game.
Right.
And you just wasted a timeout. Actually.
Let me ask you this. You bring up a good point. You're telling those guys, no matter what, don't jump. Do you think sometimes they might be a little flat-footed because they're concentrating on not moving, that maybe you might surprise them, or they're going to be ready anyway?
Oh, they're going to be ready. If they're well coached.
Okay.
If they're well coached, they know.
They're not going to be caught by. They're going to be prepared for any other play. Gotcha.
And if they got to see Coach Cook after practice to run hills,
yeah, boy.
they know they don't run hills after practice.
All right, Meadow and then punt, standing at his own 25-yard line. A little bit off the side of his foot. That's going to be interesting to see where they mark that. That was Verpale, so not sure if he normally punts. Let's see what we got. It's going to be. I don't know about you, Coach, and I don't. There's no other way around it. But as a referee, how you really know where that ball goes out? I mean,
give or take 5 yards.
That's a tough. And listen, I'm not saying anything negative because I don't know how you do it. You just kind of look up, and I see him looking down, and nobody's going to say you're wrong.
Yeah. There's no instant replay.
No instant replay. All right, so it's 1st and 10 for St. Cloud at their own 46, going right to left, east to west, wearing the white jerseys, up by 4. Hand off to who else but Cameron Dalton. You know, we talked about this before, Coach. We need to get one of those ESPN trucks. They've got to have an extra one so that after every quarter, that young lady runs up and gives us a stat sheet. Because I'd like
instant replay. If we could get that.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'll talk to Santa Press Box Overtime and see if he can hook us up. All right, we got 8 yards on that one. 2nd and 2. Handoff this time to number 23, Michael Kuehler. He gets a first down.
Stopped by a host of Mustangs.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, Coach, except for that one play, and I think it was the defense of St. Cloud, again, we haven't seen a real big pass rush. Either it's because they respect the quarterbacks too much, coming in almost 300 yards a game.
It looks like they're only rushing 4 right now.
Just
I haven't seen any stunts.
No. All right, 1st and 10. Laddier back to pass, looking straight down the middle. He's wide open again, number 88 for the 3rd time tonight. Owen Sullivan, touchdown, Bulldogs.
No flag.
38-yard pass play. Man. I will have to say, this is probably one of the best teams we've seen in the 3+ years we've been streaming that is using a tight end to the fullest. You just don't see that.
He's hard to stop.
Man. Number 88.
2 touchdowns?
That's his 3rd.
3rd touchdown.
And he came in with 1. So he's adding to his stat. He is just a junior, 6'4", 210. Billy Napier, if you're still there at the end of the season, you need to come look at this man.
Good.
And that point after is good. And at the 8:07 mark, visiting Bulldogs increase their lead 21-10.
He is definitely increasing his NIL value.
Yes, I agree.
Wow.
Again, he's come in with just 1 touchdown. And Coach, I don't know. I mean, we didn't look at film for their first 3 games. Maybe they just saw something in the secondary where they felt they could use him more coming into this game. Let me see what he's got. He's only had 11 catches, so he's not even average 3 catches a game. So whether they saw something or they just put in a play maybe that Merritt Island hadn't seen on film.
Well, they're matched up. Maybe the defensive back is not as tall as him.
Right.
And he's obviously pretty doggone quick. There's nobody around him. He's wide open.
Yeah. Well, again, what did I say? 6'4", 195, 6'4". He's on your sheet. 6'4", I think 210. Let me look up here.
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah.
6'4". Yeah, 210. You're right, Coach.
It's a pretty stout young man there.
I tell you talked about that earlier. These kids today, bigger, stronger, and faster.
Yeah.
It's just, back in the day, usually if you were 210, you were doing the big man race at the track, track and field.
Oh yeah. I mean with diet.
Yeah.
Diet
right.
and
nutrition type. Yeah.
There's a club on every corner.
All right. Cut back. Monroe up. Oh, nice little run back by Monroe. He's got a touchdown on the board tonight, all the way up to the 45. Looking for anything yellow other than something on a uniform. I don't see it. Oh, I guess there is. Man. I tell you, that young man Monroe, he's had at least 60 or 70 yards taken off the board due to penalties.
Yeah, he has.
And again, we could sit here and say, well, if it wasn't for that hold, he wouldn't have got that room. Mm-hmm. I'm under the impression most of those holds had nothing to do. And that's what you said was frustrating when it occurred somewhere that didn't even have to occur.
Right.
Oh, block in the back. Man, that's tough.
That kills you right there. It was a good run back.
Yeah, it sure was. I mean,
good
Monroe.
field position.
Yeah.
Close to the 50, I believe.
Oh, yeah. He's had at least 50 or 60 yards taken off the board. He's got the only touchdown for Merritt Island. So it's 1st and 10, ball at the 22. Going around the outside, that is their running back. I believe that's Adams. Yep, number 20. Again, he comes in tonight.
Number 77.
He's got 284 total yards, 5.1 yard to carry. Picks up a nice 9. You always like to have that second down and short yardage, Coach. You can do some fancy things with that play.
Oh, absolutely.
Ball sits at the Mustang, just over the 30. 2nd and 1. See if the OC maybe dials up a little something different. He's got 2 wideouts over here, or just going to try to get the first down. Nope. Dialed up a pass. Let's see. Just a little bit out of the reach of number 4, Dontarius Robinson Jr. But I like that play. On a 2, you got to feel confident in your running back. You're going to get the first down. Why not try that?
Yeah, you said it was second and
2nd and 1, I think it was.
Now it's got 3rd and 1. So
now you got to get the first down.
Should be able to get 1 yard on the ground. If not, then they're going to punt it away. But
right.
That's a good play.
I like that. No, I like that too. All right, Mustangs moving left to right. Black jerseys. Handoff to number 9, Monroe. Let me see. Did he get? He got past there. Stayed in bounds. And I don't see any yellow handkerchiefs. And he's given the signal. Chain gang moving left to right. First down, Merritt Island. First down ball sits at their own 33. Plenty of time left, but with half the quarter already gone, I'm thinking that you got to get a few points on the board. I'm thinking, Coach.
Yeah, you got to.
Looking at pass. Look over here. He's open. Pass complete. Nice catch. That is number 13, I believe, Drew Sarver. He is. I think that's a first down, but what do I know? I wear glasses. Let's see if I'm looking at where.
I think it is, Bill.
It looked like it was past the 43-yard. Where are we going? Oh, no. Is it another penalty?
Another penalty here.
Jeez. We need that truck in the back.
Legal man downfield.
Oh. All right. So, replay first down. Yeah, you got to take that penalty because they had a first down on that play. So you got to take that 5 yard.
Got to back them up.
Yeah, you do.
You can't beat yourself.
No. All right, Merritt Island back to the 28, 1st and 15. 6:20 left in the third quarter. Trying to get some points on the board. Raphael back to pass. right there, wide open. Little side step, little side step, still up. I think that's number 8, Deshaun Thomas. Picks up about 9 or 10 yards.
Tackled by number 11, Chase Gilbert.
I like that play, Coach. I don't know if he had 2 over there. One did a little button hook coming back. The other guy took him long.
Yeah, kind of opened it up for him there.
All right, second in. We're going to call it a long 4. Ball sits at the 39. 5:45 left in the third quarter. Again, Merritt Island trying to make something happen, down by 11. Well, there's another flag.
Yeah, Merritt Island was not set.
Is that what it was? Not.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the right, which is trips, and the middle receiver wasn't set. That's the quarterback's responsibility to make sure they're set, by the way.
Okay. And by set, not still moving, feet up, looking forward.
Now, I don't know if he was supposed to go in motion.
Oh, true.
Keep going in motion, but he turned upfield before the ball was snapped.
Right.
So that is illegal procedure.
And again, Coach, 5-yard penalty at a bad time. Again, we talked about this over and over. It's not so much the length of the penalty, it's when it comes. And boy, that's tough.
We've had a lot of penalties.
All right, I don't interrupt you. We need to slide over here. Look at that. We got the homecoming king.
He's hiding behind the post there.
Congratulations, young man. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Very good. Very good. Very good. That's a big moment. You know, Coach, I mean, to be the king,
it's kind of fun, yeah.
Closest I came to that was Powder Puff cheerleader. That was as close as I got to.
Well, that's something special, Bill.
I got my picture in the yearbook.
I'm sure your parents were happy about that.
My mom's wig matched my eyes, so I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah, I remember doing that. We were we weren't the best looking cheerleaders, but we had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. I think the crowd probably had fun too.
Oh yeah.
And those girls love playing flag football. We know that. We
it's a battle out there with those girls.
All right, 2nd and 9. Verpale back. A little bit of scramble. Got a little bit of time now. Cutting back inside. Oh.
Tackled by number 44.
I tell you, hats off to whoever that is.
44. Matt? I don't want to butcher his last name.
Let me see what we got here. Kamo Rasana. But I got to give him credit.
Rasana?
He missed him the first time, didn't give up on the play,
Sure did.
came back and got him, where you see a lot of guys that don't do that. So
2 good defenses here tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about that. That's all right, so we got 3rd down, about 15 to go. Ball just inside the 30. Let's see what the OC dialed up. Verpale pack to pass. Wide. Oh, I thought it was a tip drill of number 4, Dontarius Robinson. Listen, I love the play.
It hit his hands.
It did, and he was past the first down marker. So I love the play that if it was complete, it was going to be a first down.
It was thrown very hard.
No,
it was there. It hit his hands.
Yeah.
Probably should have been caught.
Yeah, that's. But good play calling. Down to 4:37 left in the third quarter. St. Cloud, thanks to 3 touchdowns to number 88. The tight end came into the game with just 1 touchdown, has added 3 tonight. Sullivan, 6'4", 210. He has been the wrecking ball of the Bulldog offense. All right, Miller back to, nice punt. Let's see if we get a good roll. And we do get a good roll. There you go. Look at that, all the way down to the 20. Man, nice punt. That was 30, 50. That was about a 48, 49-yard punt by number 14, Liam Miller. So, Coach, all the years you had football, did you have good kickers? Was it tough to find did you have to go to the soccer team? I mean, how did, because that kicking game, especially at the high school level, can be yay or nay.
Well, like I stated earlier, in '88 when we went to the regional finals, my kicker missed an extra point. So if we'd had a good kicker, I'd probably won the state championship too. You answer your question, yes, it's hard to find a good kicker. Maybe not now with soccer, how big soccer is.
These kids from Australia that come over here to play college. I think there's a group over in Australia that I think has sent like 50 players over to the United States to play college football kicking. The kid from Nebraska just turned 19, never played football a day in his life. And here he is, probably on a full ride. I mean, you're not going to get me from Australia with just snacks. You got to
remember that song that Mamas Don't Let Your Boys Grow Up to Be Cowboys?
I'm thinking kickers.
Let them be kickers
exactly.
or football players.
Yep.
NIL, money.
Yep, I agree. All right, so we got 1st and 10. Latimer back, little handoff there up the middle. Nice little hole. He's still up and going. Number 27, Dalton. That young man's got to be over 100 yards tonight. He's up there close. Let's see. Yep, that's a first down. Chain gang heading west. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 28. You know, we talked earlier, Coach. We thought the outcome of the game was going to be based on who could stop the other's passing game or who could have the better running game. And St. Cloud's got a little bit of an edge in that department, I think.
Sure did tonight. They've
a little fumble. Oh, he picks it up and he gets another 10 yards after he picked the ball up. Host of Mustangs, though. He hit a brick
bunch
wall.
of Mustangs there.
That was number 3, Stacy Taylor.
I think 0. Jarvis Howell was the first one there, and then there was a bunch more Mustangs.
I wish more would do the counter. I just love that, that misdirection, that counter. What did you call it? What was Satellite doing? Wing T.
Wing T, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see more of that.
Well, you're kind of one-dimensional if you run this offense.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 2. Latimer back again in the shotgun as both sides. Handoff right up the middle to Dalton. Nice tackle by number 60. He might be one of the captains, actually. Yeah. He's one of the captains.
You say 60?
60. Oh, back there, Alex
Sheffield.
We saw a lot of that the past couple of weeks, little one-on-one tackling, and you see a lot of that tonight. These guys, whoever their tackling instructor is doing pretty good.
Well, I think if I was coaching nowadays, I'd run some shotgun. I'd run some plays underneath the center, mix it up a little bit.
Right.
Have your defensive coordinator work on that during the week. Show them a lot of different sets.
Oh, true. So did you ever have your offense run an offense like the team you were going to play?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha.
Always.
All right, hey, look at here, Coach. Oh, I thought he was under center. No. A little pitch out to number 3, Stacy Taylor goes around. Oh, nice tackle by the Mustangs. No gain on that. Coach, that was a guy standing in his spot just like you taught.
Yeah, there again, they're going east-west. They're going east-west. They're looking to turn up to see if there's an opening.
Right.
That's a slow developing play. Give your defense time to react and get over there and make the tackle.
Right. Yeah, nice play. Brings up a 4th down and 1. I don't know. They're at their 38. Okay, Coach. This could be a big play right here with 1:50 left in the 3rd quarter. They're going to pull him off? No, he's going to try to get it. Boy, that's a close one.
He made it.
I don't know. I see. Looks like Coach Murray's out there, I think, trying to help the refs. Oh, they got it. That was tough.
That's a Bulldog first down.
Yeah, they did. That was close. I think his initial push, because they tackled him a little bit farther back. So nice call by Coach Short. 4th and 1 inside their own 40. They got the first down. 1st and 10 at the 39. 1:10 left in the 3rd quarter.
First down for the Bulldogs from their own 39.
Oh, out to pass. A little high. Intended for number 5. One of the captains, Bryce Williams. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Let me ask you this, Coach. Let's say you're the offensive coordinator. Are you spending all this time on the sideline actually preaching, coaching? Are they giving them a little bit of a break? What's going on the side?
Well, it's like surreal. You're like in another time zone when you're on the sideline.
Really?
You're just you've studied your opponent's plays, offense and defense.
Right.
You're just in a different zone, and
back to pass.
Latier back to pass. Intended for that number 88. We've called his name several times.
Talk about number 26 for the Mustangs. Yeah, so what you're doing, you're on the sideline. Everything is so fast.
Right.
You see how we're going up here.
Right.
On the sideline, you're grabbing the kid. You're telling them what play to run.
Right.
And you're thinking also about the next play. You know,
Right.
if it's a first down, if it's only 5 yards.
Right.
You're always thinking in advance.
Gotcha. And what if you're a position coach for the offense that's been sitting on the bench for the past 5 or 6 minutes? Are you giving them a break? Are you breaking them up into their groups? Are you talking to them as a whole, or what?
We always did that. We had them go to a certain designated area on the bench.
Okay.
And their coach would talk to them and correct. If they're making mistakes, you correct them.
Right.
Try to get them psyched up, motivated, whatever.
Right. Bertier back to pass. Pass complete to the tight end again. Gets past the first down marker. Takes about 3 or 4. He's still up. Takes about 4 or 5 Mustangs to get him down. Owen Sullivan. Yeah, that's a pickup of about 35 yards.
This kid is a D1 prospect.
I'm telling you, if you just took today,
Yeah.
I mean, he came in with 11 touches. Whether he wasn't part of the package, maybe he missed a couple games. We don't know that. He's probably got at least, well, we know he's got at least 3 catches because he scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But again, whether they use him a lot, maybe have a different package, but whatever it is, that young, I got to watch him more often. I think most of the time he's coming right to left or left to, he's not going straight out. I think he's coming across the middle.
Yeah, he's a young man that's got quite a future coming.
And again, when you think about it, when you think of college, even pro, and there's a handful, we all know who they are, there's not a lot of great tight ends.
No, there's not.
And if you got somebody like that size now as a junior,
yeah, he's got quite a future ahead of him if he continues to improve.
I think Billy's in his hotel room down in Miami. Do you want to text him? Or I can text him when I get back. He's probably still up, having snacks or something.
He's up counting all his money he's got.
Yeah. Well, what did the LSU coach that one? Oh, thanks. Good. Yeah. 13-10. 21-10 St. Cloud. All right, you're Coach Murray. What are you telling the Mustangs?
I'm telling them if
it's 11 points down. You got a quarter to go.
I'm in their face,
Yeah.
chewing their butts.
Yeah.
We're down 21-10. This is our homecoming.
Yeah.
You've got to get motivated. Somebody has to motivate these kids.
Right.
Football players are different than some of the other athletes.
I'll hand off to Dalton. Boy, he turns that corner. He's going. He's got a first down. He's still going all the way down inside the 10-yard line. That young man, again, we talked about him earlier. He came in with 246 yards, 6.2 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. Coach, he's a senior. He's adding to his highlight reel, too.
He certainly is. That was a great run around the
Man.
That's
That's probably one of the first times tonight we've actually seen a runner turn a corner and get some space, because both teams have done a fairly decent job closing that off, but there was some good blocking on that play.
Yeah, the cornerback's got to come up and contain. You can't let him outside. And,
Right.
the defensive back has got to do his job. So somebody broke down there. Or it was great blocking, like you
Yeah,
said. You probably
right.
saw it better.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I'm on the camera. I can't
Right.
see it that good. But
Goal to go from the 9-yard line. Handoff again. Who else? Number 27, Dalton. Nice play by the defense. There's a flag down. Home crowd's hoping that he's going to point
number
to
9.
his right or left. I'm thinking a 5-yard penalty one way or the other.
Miami Coughlin on the tackle.
You've called his name a few times. He's had a good game tonight.
Reminds me of the game for tomorrow. Is that
7:30.
game?
7:30 ABC against Merritt Island. I don't know what. I think the line's 11.5. So the odds makers aren't. Yeah, they're not giving them. Last week it was like 3.5 to LSU. And the sad thing is they didn't play bad. If it, you take 7 points off the board,
is playing good.
But you don't keep your job if you lose 10 close games.
No.
Close comes out of the equation.
Yeah.
The L stays there. So
Yeah, we need a win.
yeah, we do.
Gator fans need a win.
All right, that makes it first down. Again, another 5-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal. First and goal to go from the 5. Latier back to pass in the corner. Oh, this time they had the court covered. Good. Is that 88 or 84? I'm trying to see if that's a different. No, I guess it was 88. They had two guys on him, coach. I'm thinking that one of the defensive coaches told somebody, you follow 88, I don't care if he gets a drink of water.
Yeah, he's spying him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to double team him and try to have a spy on him or double team him. I would try to double team him.
Right, yeah. All right. Merritt Island trying to hold down by 11 with 11:11 to go. Second down, trying to get maybe a turnover, block a field goal. Definitely don't want him to get in the end zone. Oh, a little misdirection, but there's a flag on the play. Touchdown by number 3, Stacey Taylor. Or maybe not, but let's see what the yellow handkerchief means. Hometown's hoping it goes against the Mustangs. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Illegal procedure, coach. Another 5-yard penalty. Came at a bad time. Good time for the Mustangs, though, because that was listen, sometimes the men in stripes are their favorite. You're your best friend.
That was a great throw and catch.
Yeah, it was. A little misdirection there to number 3, Taylor. All right, again, Mustangs got a really good defense. They're coming into tonight's game. I know I got it written down here somewhere. See how many points they're giving up per game. But all right, second and goal to go from just inside the 10. Mustangs trying to hold them. Oh, wait, let's see. Did we get a movement? Take another 5 yards.
Timeout, I believe.
Illegal procedure.
Yeah, another 5 yards against the visiting Bulldogs. Just like that. They could have been at the 1. They're at the 15.
Got to shooting themselves in the foot there.
Boy, you said it, Coach. That changes that whole mindset of the offensive coordinator. What are you going to do? Second and goal to go from the 15, thanks to 2 5-yard penalties against the Bulldogs. Again, Merritt Island trying to keep them out of the end zone. Down by 11 with 11 to go. Latier rolling to his right, looking deep. Out of bounds, just threw it away. Third down. Nice coverage that time by the Mustangs. Coach, there's a lot of black and gold shirts in the end zone covering those wide receivers.
That was good defense by the Mustangs.
10:52 left. Clock is stopped. Incomplete pass.
Coco losing no galley.
Oh, Coco losing no galley. And I'm going to tell you why that doesn't surprise me. O'Galley played TFA last week, one of the top 10 teams in the state, and TFA had to score in the last 10 seconds to win.
Wow.
But they're at Coco. When's the last time Coco lost at home to an in-county team?
Can't remember.
Pass complete to number 7. That is Gunnar Freeman. Again, I'm thinking fourth down, kick the field goal, put you up by 14. But what do I know? I play tennis.
Well, what is it? Fourth and
4th and 4 to the end zone. I mean, if you put 3 on the board, you're up by 14. Looks like he's going to put the ball in Latier's hands.
And let's see. Looks like St. Cloud is going to go for it. Now maybe they'll try and draw Merritt Island on both sides to get 4th and goal from the 4.
I don't know if I try to draw them off sides. It doesn't give you a first down.
No,
you know,
it gives you a couple yards.
Yeah, it gets you a couple yards. Take timeout, St. Cloud. All right, Coach, you're the OC. Are you going to call a play? You're up by 11 with 10 minutes to go. You're going to try to draw them. You want the field goal to go up by 14?
I was pretty conservative, so I think I'd go for the 3 if I had a good kicker.
You know,
I
and
would go
we
for the
talked.
3.
He's only had 1 attempt this year, and he's missed it.
Oh.
So, you know, that could play a little bit in what you're going to call. You know, he's. But I will say this. After, let's see, he is 21 for 22 points after. This is about a point after.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much dead on from this point. So again,
like you said, if they do kick it, they're up 3 scores, right?
No, they'll be up by 14.
Oh,
so you're up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. So
if you miss it, then it's a touchdown, 2 extra point, and a field goal. So I again, I can coach after the play. That's when I do my best work.
It's easy.
I think I just take the 3 points.
It's easy here. I think I'd go with the 3 points too. Take what they're giving you.
Yeah, and Merritt Island still got to score twice. But we'll see. This is a big play here. Merritt Island can stop them. 10:05 left to go in the game. Quarterback Jeremiah Latier, again, got over 1,000 yards. Got over probably 1,200 after tonight. And let's see, they're going to draw them off. Nope, they're going to run the play. Little mix-up. Goes over to 27, trying to turn the corner. And no! Wow. He does not make it. First down, Merritt Island. Well, Coach, we can sit in the armchair all day long. I would have taken the 3. That's got to fire up that offense a little bit. Nice tackle.
That was a great hit.
Oh, my gosh. I felt my teeth rattle. How about that? Who did we say? Ethan Holt, number 15. He's a senior. Look at that, Coach. 6'1", 165.
Wow.
He used all 165. My gosh, he knocked him off his feet. All right. Little momentum shift now. Great stand by the homecoming night Mustangs of Merritt Island. Offense back out there. Quarterback Kevin Verpale. Again, he's thrown, including tonight, probably for over 1,300 yards. He's thrown for 10 touchdowns. 9:58 left. We got to make something happen.
Mustang's got a long way to go. So we're going to have to make something happen right here.
You can't get too risky. Oh, but look at here. One-on-one. Oh, he's going long on the right-hand side. Oh. Some of that, and I've watched this over the years with college and pro. They let a little bit of the hands thing go. Yeah, on both sides, on both the receiver and the.
Unless it's really obvious, they're not going to call it.
Right. Or it had a bearing on whether he caught it or not.
If they're both going for the ball, then it's not pass interference. But
all right, that's kind of tough because now they've got 2 plays to make 10. We know they're not going to go for it on 4th down, so they got 2 plays. They got to get that first down, give Verpay a little bit of room back there, get that offense going. Little handoff up the middle, a little crease. He's still up and down, and unless there's a flag, I think we're moving those sticks, and we are. Nice run, 10-yard run.
Deshaun Reese on the tackle.
Aline Adams, that's the main running back for the offense of Merritt Island. Coach, that was a nice play, nice 11-yard run, came at the right time.
Sure did. That was a big play.
A little bit of breathing room, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Back to pass again, looking over to the right, caught, complete. That's number 18. Femi Howard Jr., he's a senior, 6'2", 155. Again, Coach, we talked about averages. That kid comes in, 9 catches, 209 yards, 23.2 yards a carry. Wow. Listen, I don't care if you catch it twice a game. If you're getting 23 yards a carry. All right, 2nd and 4. Coming around in, that is Keith Hamilton. Nice little hit by St. Cloud, but I think that's another first down. Got a little momentum going. 8:53 left in the 4th quarter. Let's see if we change the quarter. I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. 8:53 left in the game. That's another first down. You almost feel like Merritt Island needs a score on this drive. Little handoff. Oh, I thought he was going to drop it back to pass. Number 20. I thought Adams was shifting it to his right hand, trying to throw it, but I think he was just putting it in the right hand as far as that goes.
Like a nice tackle by number 32, Milton Cabrera.
Gain of a short 4, 2nd and a long 6. Clock down to 8:39. Merritt Island down by 11. You'd feel like they got a score in this drive. Ball at the 30. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, now a flag. I'm almost wondering if that flag was something somebody said. What was that? Yeah, what was that? All right, a little bit of a late flag, but listen, It's like getting a check in the mail, Coach. Late or not, I'll take it. That's a nice, again, there's one of those 5-yard penalties that came at a wrong time for St. Cloud. Second and a short 2. Ball sits at the 34. Merritt Island needs a score in this drive. Repale back to pass. Man. Wow, that's all right.
Made a couple of nice tackles lately.
Coach, it's okay to have a little bit of luck on your side.
I didn't see that. I saw a red shirt. What happened?
The defensive player juggled it around a little bit. A little tip drill there, Coach.
Tip drill.
8:21 left. 3rd and 2. Merritt Island needs to pick up a first down. Again, you feel like they're going to have to score on this drive. They got 2 scores behind. Not sure if they'll get the ball 2 more times. 8:21 left, down by 11.
Adams in the backfield alongside Repale.
Ball in Repale's hand. Hand off to Adams, number 20. And I think I like that play, Coach. Pick up the first down. Give it to your number 1 running back. Get the first down out of the way. Moves the change. First
Only
and
problem
10.
here, that clock is running.
Oh, yeah, that's
Almost
not good.
8 minutes.
Where was the,
8 minutes. 8 minutes to go. Mustangs got to have something on this drive.
Because it's supposed to stop when you move the chains. So 7:50 left. Repale looking for somebody out there. Wide receiver throws it. Ball. Oh, he's wide open. Pass complete to number 13, Drew Sarver. He got 1. He's still on his feet. And that's a touchdown. Number 13, Drew Sarver. Just like the coach drew it up. Holy mackerel.
Great throw and catch.
My God, I think that's his second one. Nope, not the second one. Wow. 60 yards. Drew Sarver, wide receiver, junior, 5'10". Another 165, Coach, but he put all 165 into that play.
Sure did.
Wow. I think he dodged 3 or 4 defenders on that one. All right, you're not going by 2? No? Down by 5. All right. Down by 4. Coach Murray has confidence in his offense to put another 7 on the board. But at the 7:35 mark, Drew Sarver, 60-yard pass play. Merritt Island within 4.
Well, I wonder if St. Cloud would have wished they had kicked that field goal a few minutes ago.
Well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. And one
Put them
thing.
up by 7, that would force Mustangs to score a touchdown.
Right. Well, that's one thing you and I talked about. I mean, to me, and listen, I love it when things work out, but even if they did score a touchdown, instead of looking at the result of the play, I still think the right thing would have been a field goal. I'm not looking at the result to change my mind. And again, I'm sure Coach Short knows a lot more about football than I do, but they still got to score a touchdown because they didn't go for 2. So
yeah, it was what was it? 4th and 3, was it?
About 4th and
So you could run an option play there, which is good, or option pass.
Right.
Have your quarterback roll out to the right.
Yeah, I agree. All right, touchback, kickoff by Liam Miller. Miller still perfect on points after. He's kicked 2 tonight, makes him 21-21. All right, DC, put your hat on. What are you telling that defense right now? They got to stop them with no first downs, or?
Yeah, they've got to stop them. They've got to get the ball back. Try to strip the ball.
Right.
Try to strip it and get the ball back some way. Interception or whatever. It's going to be interesting to see on this drive if St. Cloud's going to be conservative or they're going to put it in the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. We don't want to play. I mean, to me, just keep doing what got you here, right?
There's still a lot of time left.
Oh, yeah, 7:35. Hand off to number 27. Who else but Dalton? Nice play by the defense.
They might give him a half a yard.
I'm still going to call it a Second and a short 10.
78 was on the play. Joey Sonberg.
That's a nice start for the defense, coach. It leaves them in a second and long. Again, you're right. Are they going to attempt to pass from this position? Let's get our eye. Where is 88? Is 88 on?
He's on the other side.
He's on the other side. All right, so he's on the far side. I'm going to kind of watch and just see if somebody sticks on him.
He's the one I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. He's coming out. He's rolling out. Oh, there's a flag. Pass complete. I thought his knee was down. Yep. But there is a flag. Pass complete to number 25, Matthew Blenman. But let's see. Yeah, another flag. Illegal shift. There's a 5-yard penalty, coach. Wrong place, wrong time. That's going to make it second and about 14. 6:44 left in the game. Merritt Island's got to hold them because Merritt Island's got to score a touchdown to get back in this game. Well, that answered our question. Coach Short, not afraid to throw it. So it looks like he's still staying within his offense. However, second and 15 from your 16 is a little bit different scenario.
Sure is, but that's what they do best. I think their best play is passing.
I was watching 88.
Which is dangerous.
Yeah, he found an open spot. I think he's over here. No, he's over there again. All right, he's looking over to 88. Oh, it's intercepted! Number 15 for Merritt Island! He's still up! He's going! Touchdown! Merritt Island Mustangs! Captain number 15, Jude Cockcroft! What do you know? Merritt Island takes the lead! That is not what St. Cloud was trying to draw up. But Merritt Island, you couldn't have had it better any other way. Wow. Number 15, co-captain Jude Cockcroft. Wow. Coach, we just flipped the script on that one.
Sure did. You know what I always say when you throw the ball?
Yeah, right.
Two things.
Wow. All right, we're still going to go for one. Kicker. Oh, I called that wrong. I had the St. Cloud. I'm sorry. That was Ethan Holt on the. I got so excited I forgot to change rosters. You called Ethan Holt a lot tonight.
Yeah.
That was number 15, Ethan Holt. I like that name because my son's name is Ethan. Ethan Holt is a senior, 6'1". There's another kid, 165. That seems to be a nice magic number for the weight. But
tell you what, we still got a ball game here.
We do.
24 to 21, 6 minutes and 12 seconds left.
What's the difference? A field goal.
That's it.
Again, we're coaching from up here.
Right.
But that 3 points, that it'd be a tie ball game if he had that field goal.
Well, I'm a strong believer. Take what they're going to give you, and you're there set up for a field goal.
Right.
Kick the ball, put some points on the board.
Wow. In a span of 1 minute, 23 seconds, Merritt Island has put 14 on the board. I'm going to go out on a limb and say when that defense comes back out, they are going to be hyped. So I'm thinking look for number 88 or give it to number 27, Dalton, to run rampant. But again, my mistake. I got so excited I forgot to change rosters. That's Ethan Holt for the touchdown. Merritt Island up by 3 with 6:12 to go.
I'm sure these players on the sideline that say, hey, look, guys, let's get together, man. This is our homecoming.
Yeah.
We do not want to lose homecoming.
Homecoming and senior night are like sanctuary games.
Exactly.
All right, Coach. You said last week was one of the most exciting games. I think they must have watched Press Box Overtime, and they're trying to outdo the satellite Cocoa Beach game, which I got to say, Coach, over 830 views. We want to thank our listeners. That's the most we've ever had on Press Box Overtime. If you're new to Press Box, we're on Facebook, Twitter, which is now called X, Instagram, and YouTube channel, all by the name of Press Box Overtime. And like Coach and I say, it's either because I picked a good name or I picked one that nobody else wanted because it was available across the board. But again, we appreciate. We picked up like 50 new subscribers on the YouTube channel, and we just appreciate you watching. hanging out with us on a Friday. Another second week in a row, exciting game. 1st and 10, St. Cloud, 6:03 left. Quarterback Latier, 1st and 10 from his 25. Hand off to Dalton.
No flag. Left side. About 4.
Another nice play. I tell you what I like. Merritt Island, the last 2 times they've had the ball, about 3 yards. But again, they're not giving away that big play on 1st down because they're making it hard for the offensive coordinator to not get real creative 2nd down.
Well, here's, this is a good opportunity. If you got any trick plays in your playbook, this is the time to do it.
Something they haven't seen.
Exactly.
Keep your eye on 88 and 27. Those teams seem to be the 2. 2nd and a long 7. Ball sits at the 30. St. Cloud down by 3. Pass complete to Matthew Blendman. Oh, out of bounds. Out of bounds about the 40. That does move the chains. Now again, Coach, we talked about this earlier. Field goal kicker for St. Cloud's only had 1 attempt the whole season, and he missed it. So I'm thinking if he's going to have a field goal attempt, he probably got to get close. I don't know if he's going to kick a 40, 45-yarder just based on paper, and I know we don't play on paper.
Yeah, that's a tough kick for a high school kid.
All right, 1st and 10, St. Cloud at their own 40, 5:20 left to go. They're down by 3. Oh, nice tackle. Number 21, Merritt Island.
Jonas Walters. I remember when I was at Rockledge High School as the defense coordinator, we were up by 1
right
against Cocoa. They had a kid from Germany, actually.
Okay.
German. I don't know if you remember him. He kicked a 52-yard field goal.
Back then.
52.
Jeez.
Time running out. I told Craig Butler, who was the offense coordinator,
right, Craig,
I said, he can't make this, don't worry. We're going to win.
52.
Right, he had room to spare.
Wow. All right, 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Let's see what the OC drew up. Latier back to pass. Looking over. Oh, that was close. Everybody stopped. I don't know if they thought a whistle blew. I'm not sure what happened, but luckily, looked like everybody froze there for a second, but fault incomplete. Stops the clock. 4:30 left. 3rd and 10. St. Cloud at their own 40.
Well, here's an option. They've got to go. They got to get the 1st down here,
Right.
Or get close to it,
Right.
Don't worry about that big bomb. Get your 1st down,
Right.
and keep the ball.
And you got plenty of time. Listen, you got enough time that if you punt it, you might still get the ball back if your defense steps up. So,
And I think St. Cloud still got their timeouts.
yeah, I think so. They're not changing them on the board, so I don't know. All right, 3rd and 10. Merritt Island home crowd getting a little boisterous out there. Oh, again, we got a sack for Merritt Island. That is number 8. What a great time for a sack. Number 8.
John Thomas.
Wow.
Great sack.
I tell you what, we talked about it. That defense, after getting that interception, scoring a touchdown, they are, I don't want to say more motivated than the offense of St. Cloud. That's the first 2 sacks we've seen all night.
They're smelling blood right now. They're coming.
Yeah.
So what would you do as offense coordinator? You run like a middle screen or
Right.
like a quick screen to the outside?
4th down. I know one thing. This big fella over here, 88, I'm putting some glue on him. He's not catching the ball this down if I'm the defensive coordinator. All right, 4th down. Latier back to pass. And it's overthrown, and the ball turns over on downs. What did we see? A flag? Oh, we got a flag. Let's see. If it's against Merritt Island, Merritt Island's got a 1st down. Talking it over. I don't like it when they talk too much, Coach. I get a little nervous. Let's see what we got here. Holding on offense. That's going to be. They're going to play it over. Ooh, okay. All right, okay. All right. 3:40 left. Again, 2nd great game we've had in a row, Coach. Last week it went down to the last 4 seconds between Satellite and Cocoa Beach. And we knew that this was coming. These 2 teams have 3 losses between them. and the 3 losses are to teams ranked between 30 and 40th in the state. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, not at all. I mean, both teams are evenly matched.
Yeah,
it's a close ball game.
Right.
Very exciting game.
I got to look on my notes here that as I was watching the Pat McAfee show, and I want to see here. Let's see. I had the rankings. I think they were kind of even. Yeah, Merritt Island comes in ranked 111th in the state, and the Bulldogs were somewhere around there. I guess I didn't write it down. I think they're like 120th or something like that. Oh, they're ranked 269. So big difference in state rankings. Merritt Island comes in ranked 111th in Florida. I tell you, Coach, this tells you why rankings after 4 games mean nothing. Merritt Island is ranked 111th in the state. Bulldogs are ranked 269. There's not that big of a gap between these 2 teams.
Not at all.
And I need you to send a memo out on Monday when the production staff leaves to get a cookie. The announcer, we need to bring a little, so I'm just saying, we need to have a memo go out Monday. Cookies for everybody. All right, 4th down, 13 to go, 3:40 left. St. Cloud needs a first down. Here comes the defense. Down the middle. Oh, he's right at the flag. I think, wow.
Depends on the spot.
Man, pass complete to co-captain Bryce Williams. I got to tell you, Coach, great play. That kid went to the line, turned around, caught the ball, first down. Just like you coach it. Wow, nice play by St. Cloud. Needed 14, picked up 14.
I'm going to 88 every time right here.
Bryce Williams went to the line, turned around, did not need any yards after catch. Just inside the 50, 1st and 10, St. Cloud. Uh-oh, ball gets loose, he's down. Loss of 10 yards, 2nd and 20, St. Cloud. Coach, I know it's true during the whole game, but now is not the time to have a situation, to have a mistake. That's the first bad snap the whole game with 2:44 left. That's not what you want.
Absolutely not.
All right, 2nd and 20. We're looking for number 5 or number 88 if it's going to be a pass play. Laddier back in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Pass complete to number 3. Couple steps, gives him a few extra yards. That's Stacy Taylor. He's a junior. Picks up the penalty and a little bit more. It's going to bring up a 3rd and we'll call it 7. 2:11, 2:10 left in the game. St. Cloud at least has to get a field goal. Homecoming night here in Merritt Island. Mustangs trying to get the W. 3rd and 7. Laddier back in the shotgun. Pass over there. Oh, off the hands. Incomplete. Little bit high. Another 4th down. 1:46 left.
That was broken up by number 8.
This could be the play of the ball game, Coach, because I'm thinking if they don't get the first down, they might not get the ball back. All right, 4th and 7. This could be the ball game. St. Cloud down by 3 after Merritt Island scored 14 points in about 80 seconds to retake the lead. After leading 7-0 early, Laddier back to pass, throws it to the sidelines, off his hands, ball goes out of bounds, first down, Merritt Island, we're heading left. You called it, Coach. He was looking for Owen Sullivan, but either a little bit high or a little bit too much mustard on it. Merritt Island's back on offense with 1:43 left. Wow. I like the play call, though. What I really like about it, just like we talked about earlier, those wide receivers and Sullivan, the tight end, they are coached to go past that line. So they know if they make the catch, they don't have to carry the ball anymore. They've got the first down.
Yeah, they got the first down. Plus, you got to play the sideline, too, to stop the clock.
Right. The play call was there. Ball was just a little high. All right, Merritt Island sitting on a 3-point lead with 1:43 left. I'm thinking if they get a first down, Coach, that might be enough. Hand off to number 20, Adams. Still on his feet. Clock still ticking. Clock still ticking. He's not down yet. Wow, that took about 10 seconds off the clock. Got about 7 yards. Timeout St. Cloud. Make it 6, 2nd and 4. Hey, if anything, I think getting those 10 seconds off the clock meant as much as getting those 6 yards.
Yeah. He stayed up.
He sure did. That was a great play by that young man. Again, Adams comes in with the 5.1 yard per carry.
Well, the Mustangs,
6 touchdowns.
second half, they really came out. They
Yeah,
made some
they
good
did.
adjustments during
Yeah,
halftime.
yeah.
They came out second half. They were fired up. That interception cost the Bulldogs. Pick 6, so kind of changed the whole complexion of the game.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. I mean, again, and I tell you, I'd like to be a fly in the wall just so during halftime so that after the game I can process what they preached
Right.
and how it worked out, you know? Because I'm thinking whatever Coach Murray preached, it's working out.
Certainly did.
All right, 1:28 left. Mustangs up by 3, 24-21. Second down at the 47 of the Bulldogs. Gets down to close to the first down. Saw that helmet, Coach. I thought that might have been the ball. 3rd and 1. I tell you, Coach, they're getting down to 1. I still think you need a first down.
First down will.
You know, that Lattier's got a good arm. Even if you give them the ball back with 40 seconds, anything can happen. First down here would pretty much end the game unless there was a turnover.
Yeah, Bulldogs are gonna have to stop here.
Yeah, this is, and again, but I will say, well, I don't think I'd go for it 4th down. I think I'd pin it because if you're going to give them the ball back with less than a minute, make them go 90 yards.
Yeah.
But we've been wrong before. All right, big play, 3rd and a long 1. 53 seconds left to go in the game. Merritt Island, a first down here would pretty much stick a fork in it. Let's see what he calls.
3rd and 1 for the 46.
Handoff, who else? And he's there. Unless there's a flag, that's number 20, Adams. Let's see him wave his arm, and that's a first down, Merritt Island. And with 30 seconds left, that just might do it as the 2-2 Mustangs are looking for a victory on homecoming night. Homecoming, Coach, and senior night, you just don't want to lose those games.
No, you don't. I always preach that. Do not lose homecoming. Of course, with homecoming, you try to get somebody that you can beat. You try to schedule. But Merritt Island didn't do that.
Oh, look at here. They're letting the clock run down. I'm not sure why. Oh, they took a knee. All right. And live from the O-Dome on Merritt Island, the Mustangs move to 3-2, while St. Cloud moves to 3-2. And Coach, within a period of 83 seconds, Merritt Island scored 14 points in the middle of the 4th quarter. That flipped the whole script.
Sure did. You know, the pick 6 that really broke the back of the Bulldogs. But let's give Merritt Island credit. They came out second half.
They did. And again, hats off to St. Cloud.
Oh, both of them. Both great. I mean, 24-21. It could have been anybody's ball game.
It could. Yeah, it could.
And we had too many penalties. You know, this is the 4th game of the season, right?
5th game.
5th game. Shouldn't have that many. Should iron all that out. You know,
Yeah.
You shouldn't have that many penalties.
Right.
But it's a great ball game.
No, it was a great ball game. And like we talked about, if you're going to rank Merritt Island 108th in the state, whoever does the rankings, you're not going to rank St. Cloud 269th. They're a lot better than that. Class 3A, Merritt Island. Class 7A, St. Cloud.
Well, St. Cloud's going to win a lot of ball games.
Yeah.
They got a great quarterback,
Yeah.
a great tight end.
Right.
Number 88, they're going to win a lot of ball games this year. They got nothing to be ashamed of. They'll go back to work on Monday and try to solve some of the problems they had tonight.
So again, the only snafu we had 2 snafus tonight. We had where I was trying to do something on the screen and I cut the game in half, but I'll try to splice it. But we'll just call that halftime. The other snafu was the production team went to get snacks, and
Yeah, I mean,
but we'll put a memo out on.
you know, the old folks home, they don't feed us very well.
Linda's
You
not
know?
going to pick you up next week. I'm just telling you.
So,
But what 2 great games in a row. Last week was I think a 3 or 4 point win for Satellite over Cocoa Beach, and tonight a 3 point. And you're right. There's no way that team is ranked 269th in the state.
Oh, no way.
With Merritt Island, and again, homecoming night. You know, you just like I said, senior night. You got to; those are 2 that you mark on the calendar. And you know, one thing we know. And I had somebody ask me the other day because we've already had a senior night at Cocoa Beach, and a lot of that is, in my opinion, because of weather. Because several years ago, you know, they're usually the last game of the year. All of a sudden, you got some storm coming. You're scrambling. So, on the side of safety, they're getting these games out a little bit earlier. And I'm sure, like you said, they didn't pick DeLand for homecoming. DeLand was on the schedule, a tough team, and they just put it for homecoming.
they sure did. I think they never gave up. The Mustangs never gave up. They kept fighting back. Like I said, they made adjustments at halftime.
Right.
Came out, implemented those adjustments.
Right.
And got the victory tonight.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. It was a great game. For the St. Cloud fans, their next game is next week. It's a big district home game against Lake Nona. Again, they're in 7A. So fans over in St. Cloud, fill the stadium next week. You got a home game against Lake Nona, big district game. And when you've only got 3 or 4 teams in your district, every game is big. And for Merritt Island, next week, I believe they're up in Jacksonville. Ed White, they're on the road. And then the week after that, they got a bye week. And on October 10th, they host the Commodores of O'Galley.
Wow,
That's
that
going to
should
be
be a great game.
I don't know how that Cocoa game held up tonight. I listen, Cocoa alum, I love my Tigers. I thought the way O'Galley played last week, barely losing to TFA, who was ranked in the top 10 in the state. We knew it was going to be a battle, but either way, for Mustangs, Ed White away next week, bye week, which is smart, and then O'Galley here at the O-Dome for what could be for the district championship. So that's games coming up. When you get home, turn on our good friend Alan Zlatozinski, Brevard Sports Network. They'll probably have a post game, and you can catch up on all the scores. Our hearts and prayers are going out to Caleb that got hurt last week. You've all seen that on social media. And Caleb, we hope you're doing well. We need you back behind the camera, in front of it, or whatever you want to call it. So get well soon. All right, Coach. Homecoming night. You're Coach Murray, Merritt Island. What are you saying over there in that huddle?
Well, I'm telling them that we've got to play better. We've got to play better. We've got to pass the ball better.
Yeah.
We've got to eliminate any penalties that we're silly penalties that we're making. And our pass defense has got to improve too. So I think if they do those things, they're going to win some more ball games this year. So they're a good team.
Oh yeah,
I like the defense of both teams. So they're both going to win some ball games.
I think Merritt Island, let me look at my sheet here. I think they're ranked in the top 10. I think they're ranked 9th in they're ranked 9th in Class 3A. So again, that's that ranking, and that gives you whether you're going to get home field. Even if you the good thing I think even if you finish as a runner up in the district, you might host or because again they go by those rankings. So I like what you said, that they did enough to win. Because they've lost some tough games. They lost double overtime to Cocoa. They lost by, listen, you score 51 and lose. They lost 57-51.
So like a basketball game.
I had to look at that. I thought maybe that was preseason or something. But Coach Murray, again, a graduate here at Merritt Island. He was the OC when they were in the championship game 4 years ago. And I think you're right, Coach. He knows what it takes to have championship football. And he's going to, hey, listen, this is what we got to do. However, enjoy tonight. They're probably hitting the film tomorrow because he knows as they get into the second half, they want that district crown.
Yeah, the film session, coaches meet on Sunday. Mm-hmm. They break the film down, and then on Monday, usually we did.
Right.
We would watch the film, and then we would make our corrections with our players.
Right.
And then we go out on the field and we practice.
Right.
So it's such a valuable tool to see on film what you're doing wrong, and then you've got to make that correction as a player because other teams are doing the same thing, and they're getting better.
Yeah.
So you've got to eliminate your mistakes, and you got to try to get better.
Yeah, no, I agree. And we want to thank Athletic Director Tom Finney for allowing us to come out tonight. Space Coast Daily was here too. So between the two of us, hopefully anybody that wanted to watch the game got to watch it. So we appreciate him making some room for us to fit in here. Our first time at Merritt Island. And again, congratulations to head coach Tyler Murray. So again, coach, another great game, another great
game.
Friday night. You know, it's fall Friday. You got to do in high school football. Again, to recap, 24-21, as you see on the score. Mustang scored 14 points in about 80 seconds until the fourth quarter. That was where it flipped, and they moved to 3-2. All the best to them the rest of the season. All the best to St. Cloud. And he's the guru of football. If it wasn't for him, I'd have chat GBDBDB, whatever it is, sitting next to me trying to answer my questions. But on behalf of Coach Doug Cook, I'm Bill Maharis. We're Press Box Overtime. Thanks for watching. Join us on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube channel. Sports, it's more than just a game, and we're living the dream. From Doug and Bill, good night. And again, congratulations, Merritt Island.